Hello. Yeah, it's me again. Sorry. Welcome, those who are here, to a little bit of a later stream today. We've got a couple of exciting things lined up for you. The first thing we're going to be doing is, as of today, the Indeed. Thank you for the subscription. Anyway, it's the Starlight Celebration, the Christmas or holiday event in Final Fantasy XIV, started today. And, well, let's just say that the other thing that I'm going to stream today, will not be ready, let's say, for another hour. So with that in mind, we are going to be trying to knock out this quest just here in the Interium while we wait for this thing to be ready. Some of you may already know what this thing is, but, I mean, we'll fucking get to it. Don't worry about it. But for now, let's turn on the audio and switch over to this. Yep, always gotta say it again, as usual. One other unfortunate thing... Oh, random Transformers fact? True, I guess I should bring up that document, huh? One other thing that is gonna be a little unfortunate about this is, because this thing that we're gonna be doing requires me to use a controller, I do not have enough USB slots to put in my Stream Deck right now. So... we're not going to have any funny noises in the background of today's stream. Okay, let's see. Last time, for the random Transformers fact, these two people are so fucking disrespectful, doing this shit while I'm trying to read. Anyway, last time we talked about how a curly straw started the Transformers Civil War. And that is true. Oh. Well, that was nice of that person. Anyway. This isn't necessarily related, but I'm just trying to make sure that I was reading the right thing. In the Beast Wars cartoon, the deaths of the characters Scorponok and Pterosaur were depicted in such a way in the original show where they could... where they were basically thrown into lava as this transmetal wave kind of washed over everybody and transformed several characters into new forms. This was... And it hit Pterosaur and Scorponok, and they were seen glowing as other characters did as they sunk into the lava. And this was done for the express purpose of, in case the writers wanted to bring them back later in new forms, they could. But they didn't. So they were just like, nah, they got transmetaled, but they died in the process. So... that's why you'll never see Transmetal Scorponok or Transmetal Pterosaur. When do we get to your husband? In like an expansion or so. That's another thing. I went through this quest just recently on one of my main characters, and there are a couple things that change based on your progress in the story. One of which I already know. Other ones I do not know. So we will have to see exactly how that goes. Yeah, I know in this quest. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to see that, but we'll see. You're an adventurer, ain't you? Come on, then. Lend us a hand for the Starlight Celebration. Okay. Well, let's go learn about what the Starlight Celebration is. Hello, sir. Happy Starlight Adventure. If you have any questions regarding the celebrations this year, you need but ask. What is the Starlight Celebration? The Starlight Celebration can be traced back to ancient Ishgard. Of course it can. Long ago, a terrible battle claimed countless lives, leaving thousands of children orphaned in the harsh, cold weather of Korthus. Unable to bear their suffering, Ishgardian knights would offer these children board and lodging within their barracks. Of course, this was expressly forbidden, but the knights devised a plan to sneak them in, disguising the children in jackets of their scarlet uniforms. Owing to their generosity, the children survived the winter and lived to pay forward the kindness they had received. The former orphans would adorn themselves in scarlet uniforms, delivering gifts to children on coldest week of the year. Thus, the Starlight Celebration was born. Over the years, the celebration has undergone gradual changes. The snowy-bearded captain of the kind-hearted knights has become known as the Saint of Nymea, and the children believe that he delivers their hopes and prayers directly to the goddess herself. Similarly, his red-jacketed knights have become the saint's little helpers. They are particularly beloved by the younglings, for it is their role to bring gifts to every child who sends a prayer to the spinner. What's your task in all this? My scarlet-clad colleagues and I have been charged by the Adventurers Guild with running the Starlight Celebration. The festival spans the entire realm of Eorzea, although it will only really be celebrated in the 3 main city-states, and we have little helpers stationed in the cities of Gridania, Limsa, Liminsa, and Ul'dah. Like I said, the only 3 city-states that exist. We even have participants from Sharlayan this year, an associate professor and his talented reindeer who is said to possess the power to create miraculous glamours in the presence of children. Alas, it seems they have yet to run into some unforeseen complications and have yet to share these wonders with the younglings of Gridania. I do hope they manage to resolve the situation soon. How like Ishgard to have a holiday centered around the fact that they were not allowed to care for children because of a war that they caused. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on a second. If you don't shut that shit up right now, you little shithead. Reindeer fame. Garanji is looking for an adventure filled with starlight cheer. I'll turn the sound back on later, but for now, let's put the Double Dragon music back on just for the heck of it. There, that's the nice Christmassy theme that everybody knows and loves. Happy Starlight! You're an adventurer, are you not? I am Garanji, Starlight Celebrant. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you. And may I say you've come at a most opportune moment. You see, we're planning some truly extraordinary festivities this year, but are presently short-handed. I like how hostile you're getting about other people participating in the festivities. Bees, you and I, we're both autistic. If somebody's running around playing incredibly loud music and pelting each other with snowballs loud enough for me to hear it, like, several hundred feet away, we would both get annoyed too. Also, I should apologize in advance if you can hear me eating. I got Burger King, so I'm eating. I'm hungry. It's no good, Celebrant. We will require the aid of an adventurer, after all. Oh, dare I say, she is an adventurer. She looks a little pathetic, but you've already made the arrangements, I hope. Oh, you love it. Okay. That's true, yeah. I'm sorry, I can't read. Allow me to introduce Associate Professor Laurison of the Studium in Sharlayan. His are the festivities for which I am hoping to secure your assistance. What did I get from the Burger King? Chicken nuggets and fries. The classic. Laurison, Faculty of Folklore. Delighted, I'm sure. Without further ado, then, I shall test your knowledge of the season. First question, what creature symbolizes the Starlight Celebration? Well, now here's the funny thing. Oh, there's reindeer, bear, and yeti. And I don't know. Now, Rhuuja absolutely knows the answer to this question. She's a nerd. However, she's terrible with pressure. So she would not remember at this specific point. Yeti! I don't know. I forgot. I forgot. You truly do not know. Good gods, what impossibly large rock have you been living under? You are also a Vieira. You also lived under that rock, technically, but... Well, permit me to relieve you of your ignorance. The answer is reindeer. From gifts to garb, Starlight paraphernalia is often emblazoned with or designed in the image of these noble creatures. Now, for my second question, when did the Starlight Celebration begin to make use of this symbolism? When? You mean to say it was not always so? No, indeed. Any mention of reindeer is conspicuously absent from the tale which inspired the celebration. Thus, I did take it upon myself to delve into the truth of the matter. And after many moons scouring literature, I discovered telling testimony in an ancient Iscardian tome, which spoke of reindeer that amused younglings with delightful illusions. It was this spectacular act that earned reindeer their Starlight celebrity, I posit. And in order to prove my theory, I have journeyed to Gridania this Starlight Celebration with this trusty fellow, Blitzen. One moment, folks. Alright. Sorry, just confirming something. Now, sorry, let me read this line of dialogue. I hope I pronounced that right. Oh, so Blitzen can use reindeer magics! Yes, Blitzen is of a rare lineage, one that weaves illusions as a defense against predators. We have been keeping him under our care in Sharlayan while conducting research on his abilities. This line is different if you have beaten the expansion Endwalker. As found out by Nico. 'Tis my belief that Blitzen can trace his ancestry back to the reindeer who delighted children with illusions in the Ishgardian tome. And I intend to have him do the very same for the children of Eorzea, confirming history by recreating it, as it were. You see, no matter how much I urged him back in Sharlayan, Blitzen refused to produce child-pleasing illusions. But in Eorzea, where it all began with his noble ancestors, I dare to hope that he will be suitably inspired. I welcome anything that will bring cheer to our sweet children. My duties bind me here, but I believe our adventurer friend will prove a most capable assistant, even though if she does look a little pathetic. Indeed, your pathetic disposition tells me you are the perfect candidate for the task I have in store. Can I count on your cooperation? Okay, I know you keep insulting me, but sure. Splendid. I thank you, as will posterity, I'm sure. Now then, your role is a simple, yet crucial one. Round up the children who will witness Blitzen create his illusion. I shall be at Apkalu Falls, making the necessary preparations. Good luck, and I will see you again anon. Alright, well, I guess we're... time to go gather some children, I guess. Perhaps you can begin your search along the path to the markets to the Lancers Guild. I dare say a few younglings will be out gazing at the shops and decorations and weaponry, I suppose. I don't know. What are kids into these days? Okay, I think the music is gone, so I think we're good now. Anybody see any children to gather? There's one. Child spotted. Hello, would you like to see some illusions? There's going to be illusions? That sounds like fun and all, but I promised my mom I'd help her put up decorations. Sorry. You need to work on your pitch, by the way. Just telling a child that there's going to be illusions is really just not good. Could also just keep performances off. Yeah, but what if I want to hear their performances sometimes? Uh-oh, I'm running into a wall. Damn it, my plan to seamlessly type to people while progressing is failing. Hello, cautious child. I'm sure this will work. You want to see illusions, kid? Oh, I was told to buy a Starlight cake and hurry home. Sorry. Damn, I suck at this. Rhuuja would run into a wall aimlessly, wouldn't they? Yeah, no, that's true. So, it's in character. Thank you, Piat. I can always trust you to remind me that Rhuuja's a fucking idiot. There's a magical reindeer that can create illusions. I love illusions! Amazing! I've just finished my chore, so I'll head over at once. Alright, we did it, guys. We gathered a whopping 1 kid. Oh, also, another thing I should do. I got a Leviasas Junius card. And a Serpent Hatchling. Not more than a fortnight out of the shell, and his blood already runs twin adder yellow. Let's read about them, shall we? Serpent hatchling. Raised by a serpent private from an egg found abandoned in the company stables, he was charged with cleaning. This adorable fledgling is a symbol of new beginnings for the Order of Twin Adder. Chocobo dander can be a mite ripe, says the Chocobo Keep. It's true. Now, where's that fucking card? There she is. Levia Sass Junius. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Cool. Oh, hey, gigantic cloud of people. Hello, lively lad. Oh, you're here to watch too? Hee hee, I can't wait for it to start. Oh, this line again. Hang on. Okay, I think I got it. I think I did better that time. It's a rough pronunciation. My tongue isn't built for it. It's built for other things. Ah, you are returned. I trust a gaggle of rosy-cheeked younglings will be arriving shortly. No, actually, that's the one. It turns out I'm really bad at telling people that there's illusions. Only this one? This is precisely the problem with today's youth. No concept of scholarship or the virtues of academic inquiry. Suppose the single ragamuffin will suffice. For the purposes of proof, the number of children isn't consequential, after all. Blitzen, the seasons of light is in full glow, and a child stands expectant before you. Hearken unto the spirit of your ancestors, and bring forth your delightful illusions. It's going great. Okay, here we go again with this one. Also, this Viera scholar looks like Byakuya from Danganronpa. Yeah, I guess. Come now, Blitzen. Is this not the Starlight Celebration? And is that not a child? Wide-eyed and innocent? I think it's a child. I've never seen I've never seen an Elizan child before, so I don't know. God, Blitzen. Gotta stop giving me this line, man. I can't pronounce it well. I'm just gonna skip this one. Ah, it's just a normal reindeer. The baby Yeti from last year was much better. Oh well. Whee! You fucker, come back here! Wait, don't leave, I beseech you. There are crucial discoveries to be made in the name of folklore, for which your assistance is paramount. That did not go as I had hoped. What am I to do now? Forgive me, but I need a moment to collect myself. It's the calm of the great lone growray, perhaps. I shall return once my thoughts are clear. Uh-oh. Somebody with incredibly thick thighs is watching us. Oh, let's wait for him, I guess. You wait patiently, but Lawrenson does not return. Perhaps you should search for him. Do I have to? Whatever. Very shapely legs, if a bit too bold to be like that in this God's Forsaken Cold. Well, yeah. If it's who I think it is, though, which is, of course, Father Holiday, then I think he should be used to the cold by now, so Father Kwanzaa. Hey, Dalen. Bye, Dalen. Hey, you fucking chump. Get back to work. Oh, it's you. It seems I've been here rather longer than I thought. My apologies. I have been pondering my dilemma, but I believe I have identified the root of the problem. The children of Gridania are insufficient for my purposes. The original testimony was Ishgardian, after all, meaning that it is Ishgardian children I require. I was a fool to consider proving my theory anywhere else. Could you acquire some Ishgardian children for me? There's just one problem. Ishgard is closed to outsiders. As an adventurer, however, perhaps you know a way for us to enter the city. Ha! I would be caught dead in that fucking place. Are you kidding me? How does Blitzen feel about all this? You seem to be one reindeer short of a sleigh, or I don't think the children are what's insufficient. You're an idiot. Whatever do you mean? I don't have a... Oh? Blitzen! Where did you go? Blitzen! Blitzen! And off he goes. Well, we've lost the entire reindeer. I can't find Blitzen anywhere. Where could he have gone? God, I was so absorbed in my thoughts. I must have left him somewhere. How did you lose a whole reindeer? The gods know he can't be bare being alone. Oh, he must be so frightened right now. I must find him. Must find my dear boy. I abandoned him. I abandoned my boy. The ghost of Starlight present. Associate Professor Lawrenson is experiencing some panic. Oh, Blitzen, where could he have gone? Lawrenson is in a state of distress. Try and soothe his nerves. No. My poor boy. He must be inconsolable for his loneliness. I must find him, but where do I even begin? Well, you should begin by chilling the fuck out, which should be not difficult, because it's really cold here right now. Ah, what am I doing? Blitzen needs me, and yet here I am, a blubbering mess. And my apologies for subjecting you to such undignified behavior. Unforeseen circumstances have a tendency of rattling my nerves, but I am well now, thanks to you. I shall go and search for Blitzen at once. May I count on your cooperation once more? Sure. My heartfelt thanks. For now, let us focus our search within the city. If you can make inquiries in the direction of Miketo's amphitheater, I shall retrace our steps back to Apkalu Falls. Quickly now. Alright. Hey, has anybody seen a fucking reindeer? Like a whole fucking reindeer. Anybody? Just like the whole thing. A reindeer? Why, yes, I saw it go dashing through the snow towards Miketo's amphitheater. The reindeer was headed toward the amphitheater. You should take a look there. I'm shocked that, like, more people aren't, like, reacting a little bit more, like, severely to the fact that there's just, like, a creature that doesn't, like, live around these parts, just kind of wandering around. Charmed citizen. A reindeer, you say? As a matter of fact, one went trotting by the amphitheater and down the lane not long ago. Seemed to be in a bit of a rush, that reindeer. Make sure it doesn't want to run anyone over, eh? Yeah, you don't seem a whole lot concerned about that, my friend. Get out of my way, Hrothgar. Frost Fanatic. Perfection! Absolute perfection! Very incarnation of crystalline beauty. Oh, were you speaking to me? Have you seen a fucking reindeer? Reindeer? I can't say that I did. Transfixed to this frozen masterpiece as I was. I vaguely recall having heard some clopping noises passing behind me, though. Must have been something of the sort. I didn't notice what creature it was that went by, I'm afraid, if indeed it was a creature. But more importantly, have you ever beheld such a magnificent snowman? You know, he's kind of right. That's not a bad-looking snowman. How do they get the stick to hold up the present like that? Because those things are not, like, structurally sound. You know? Like, it's just a stick. Is the snowman going to start talking? That would be ridiculous. What is this, Ishgard? Come on. He was hiding in the crowd. Hello, Blitzen. Stop. Don't do that. Don't run away. Oh, adventurer. Have you any luck in locating... Oh shit, a reindeer! Have you seen Blitzen? Blitzen, where have you been? I have been running myself ragged in search of you. Oh, this I can pronounce. You are a fucking idiot, Lorison. Holy shit, you can talk? Blitzen, when did you learn to talk? Why, to summon me, of course! Ho, ho, ho! Holy shit! Are you not cold? Who the fuck are you? That snowman did have a charming smile, you're right. I am the Saint of Nymea, or the Saint of No Pants, and I have come at our antlered friend's behest to lead your misguided soul into the soothing bosom of the Starlight Celebration. What? I will ask you plainly, young scholar, do you understand why you were unable to coax forth the legendary twinkling of this reindeer's magics? I think I need to kidnap some Ishgardian children. No! Way off base! Holy shit! So you do not know. Fortunately for you, naught escapes the Saint of No Pants' all-seeing eyes. And no pants. You see it too, do you not? The reason why our scholarly friend failed? Yes, he needed to kidnap more Ishgardian children. That's not an option. You've lost sight of the spirit of the Starlight Celebration. You forgot who the celebration is held for. Oh. Yeah, it's for the children, I guess. For the kids. Hey, remember children? Holy shit! Children! What? Of course I haven't forgotten. All know that the Starlight Celebration is held for the benefit of fucking orphans. The children. So you finally understand. Indeed, the Starlight Celebration exists for the good of children, for the good children of the realm. The evil we kill. This our antlered friend knows well. But you, my scholarly friend, you were so obsessed with your work that you could only see the children as a means to prove your theory. Is it any wonder, then, that Blitzen was not minded to oblige your demands? It is as you say, good saint. Respecting the customs one seeks to understand is basic folklorist fieldwork. Shame my profession in forgetting it. Yeah, you fucking do. Yeah, you fucking do. This is my Blitzen voice now. Blitzen, your voice is beautiful. My thanks for comforting me, my friend, and my apologies for ignoring your feelings and how beautiful your voice is. Oh, it seems my job here is done. I leave this man and this reindeer in your capable hands, adventurer. Happy starlight to all, and to all, a good night. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go destroy some more pants. Right, there isn't a moment to lose. Let us resume our research. Forgive me, force of habit. Let us resume our celebration of this wondrous season by bringing joy and happiness to children. Wah! I want my mummy! That cry of distress comes from the other side of the Aetherite Plaza. To me, my friends! To me, super friends! Who's doing that? Cut it out, or I'll kill you. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, let me finish chewing. What the fuck's up with this broad? Hey, no swearing in front of the children, Blitzen. Oh dear, what does one do at a time like this? Whimper not, little one, all shall be well. It's about time we had a pathetic Vieira man be introduced to this game. Wah, I want my mummy! Oh dear, distraught as she is, how are we to learn what ails her? We need to settle her somehow. With sweets, perhaps, or toys? I got this shit. Check this shit out. Hey, bro, check this out. Ain't that crazy? What the fuck was that? Ooh, how pretty! Well done, Blitzen, well done. Now we may ask her for the source of her woes. Yeah, I know. Now you do it. I don't think she can understand me. Welcome back, Emily. Greetings, little one. Tell me, what is it that troubles you? Well, me and Mummy were on our way to the markets, but suddenly she wasn't there, and I got scared. I don't know how to fix that. I see. I expect that your mother is still nearby, in which case... I've got this shit. Check out a scholar's way of solving this problem. Is anyone missing a child? We have a lost child in search of her mother! Hey, get over here, broad! It came from the other fucking direction, sure. Oh, there you are, thank goodness. Mummy, you were there! Then suddenly you were gone. I got so scared. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetling. I'm here now. I thought you'd been kidnapped by that crazed scholar who is looking to kidnap Ishgardian children. Thank you so much for looking after my daughter, sir. Thank you, sir. And you too, Mr. Reindeer. Those shiny presents were really pretty. Bye-bye. Mom, can we go to Subway? Not tonight, honey. Your hypothesis was correct, I see. Indubitably. Pushes glasses up onto nose. What? Oh, right, I suppose Blitzen just proved my theory, didn't he? I was too concerned with helping the little one to notice. Well, I shan't complain. Seeing as we fulfilled our objective, shall we report back to Garanji? Okay. See you back there. Damn, kids are really easy to make feel better. Back to the amphitheater. Did I ever tell you guys the story of how I got lost in the Mall of America? I don't think I have. Also, I forgot my VTuber thing isn't on, but that's fine. Who cares? We don't need that shit right now. So, if you don't know what the Mall of America is, Nico just learned recently what it is. It is a mall. It is the only, probably one of the only tourist attractions in all of Minnesota. And it is a mall that is, no, it's not the one in DC, it's the one in Minnesota. It's a mall that has 4 floors and is big enough to have an entire, why did I sound like that? An entire theme park in it. Like, multiple roller coasters worth of theme park, basically. It's huge. So naturally, it's very easy to get lost in there if you're a tall, tiny, stupid child like I was. But as I recall, I was with my dad shopping at the time. I think this was like my first time. Go-kart upstairs too, that's true. I was there with my dad shopping, and I just kind of lost him in the crowd. And at first I was like, oh god, this is terrifying, because like when you're a kid and you're lost in a large place, like especially a place like the Mall of America, it is horrifying. But what I did, according to my parents, because I don't remember this as well as they do, obviously, because I was young, is I just calmly walked up to like the nearest security guard, and I was like, "Hi, I lost my dad. Can you take me to like a place where like lost kids go or whatever?" And he was like, yeah, sure. And he just walked me up there, and then I just kind of sat down there and played for a while until my dad showed up. And he showed up, he's like, "Oh my god, Henry, where were you?" And I'm like, "I'm okay. We're good." And then we just moved on, and it was just like, wow, you handled that really well. And I just think it's funny thinking about like a kid like normally overreacting and going nuts, but then I just walk in like, "Hey guys, I'm here to turn myself in. Where are the free toys for me to play with?" Welcome back, everyone. How did you fare in the end? Well, I'm pleased to say we managed to reunite with a lost child with her mother, and for a very happy side benefit, succeeded in proving my theory. My, the three of you have been busy indeed. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Allow me to offer my gratitude as well. Were it not for you, I would have remained blind to what's truly important.
Yeah, you would have.
Saying thanks as well, are you? But it seems to me you played as important a role as any today, Blitzen. You are as dependable a little helper as I have ever known.
Yeah, I know.
I'm curious, though. At first he seemed wholly unmotivated to act, but then the illusion showed the illusion of his own volition. What do you suppose inspired his change of heart? I believe the answer is concern. In the beginning, he could tell I had none for the children, and sought only academic satisfaction. Pure of heart as he is, how could Blitzen be moved to assist me? However, when he sensed the concern I held for the crying child was genuine, he no longer felt resistance to using his powers. Blitzen sounds like quite the intuitive fellow. Reindeer generally are. As herd animals, they are accustomed to sensing even the slightest shift in feeling or intent. They're similar to the Pokemon Ralts, where they can use their horns to detect feelings. And this is but another theory, but I suspect that Blitzen's ancestors conjured their illusions in response to the feelings of love and kindness they sensed in the people around them. Such reindeer were far more plentiful back then. Some were even domesticated to pull sleighs. No doubt younglings had ample opportunity to witness the same spectacular illusions we now find so precious. It is truly unfortunate that Blitzen's kin have so declined in number. But I will cherish their invaluable contribution to the Starlight Celebration. Thank you for sharing this fascinating history with us. Yeah, it was interesting. If I was able to impart even a modicum of the passion I feel towards my subject, I will count myself very blessed indeed. But that reminds me. There is one last task for which I would appreciate your assistance, to wit, sharing Blitzen's miraculous illusions and the joy they inspire with as many children as we can find. I'm pointing at myself. Speaking in the true spirit of Starlight, Lorison, I dare say you'll be a little helper yet.
No, he won't. He would look stupid in one of those coats.
Also, we got a Starlight Steed horn. When blown, this gleaming horn produces a heartwarming sound that calls your Starlight Steed to your side. Your Starlight Steed to your Starlight side. Speak with Lorison to accompany him on special Starlight Celebration missions. Who knows what familiar faces you might encounter, or faces that you literally could not possibly have met, depending upon where you are in the story right now. Anyway, let's activate this, and then open up the mount, and then look at the reindeer. Starlight Steed, the reindeer Blitzen, visiting from Charlian, gifted you this rideable glamour as a show of gratitude for your kind aid. From the creature itself to the presents, all is recreated in such impressive detail that it could only be considered A Starlight Miracle. It's a Starlight Miracle. Nalipon K. I don't think that's how that's pronounced, but regardless. I'm Garanji. Thank you for delivering smiles to all the sweet children of Gridania. I hope you will continue to help the professor spread joy this Starlight season. Blitzen.
Hey, it's me, Blitzen.
Let's also go check in with a couple of other people who I assume have updated dialogue ways. If I could get over this fence. No, I can't. God, there's so many people here. Hey, Banefeld.
They say that fancy Sharlayan broke proved his theory or summat. Can't say I understand the particulars, but as long as he's making the children smile, he's got my blessing.
True. Let's say hi to this guy as well. Let's see if this is updated. In fact, I believe they were just recently seeking certain adventurers to help spread cheer throughout Gridania. If you have any inkling as to who that is, be so good as to speak with Lorenzen. Anyway, so that updates. Anyway, let's do what he said and go speak with Lorenzen. Hey, buddy. It's very hard to see you in that cloud of other people, but you will accompany us then. My thanks. Our task is simple. We shall take Blitzen on a tour of Gridania and delight the children we meet with his marvelous illusions. While little helpers will be distributing presents of a more tangible nature, I believe that Blitzen's glamour will perfectly set the tone for such gift-giving. Being a visitor to the city, however, I am not certain where to seek out children. May I trust you to guide us to them? You seem like you know where children are at all times. Marvelous. Without further ado, then, where shall we head first? Ah, and that answers my question right there. There are two extra things that pop up if you have progressed far enough in the story, and they are not here. Good to know. Anyway, let's get off to the Great Lone Brewery. Very well, let us go and spread some starlight cheer. Wow, a real reindeer! I've only read about them before. Go on, Blitzen, show us your spectacular glamour. Ah, amazing! Hey, it's Beaten and Fufucha. Indeed, much like the scent of freshly hewn cedar. Happy Starlight, youngling. We, the Saint's little helpers, have come bearing gifts one could touch as well as see. We hope you like it. It's air. Wow, air. Hunks of wood? It is a lumber set, child, comprised of the finest selection of timber the forest has to share. You have your soft-grained maple, some supple ash, a stern oak. Cannot you hear the symphony? No, not really. Those are building blocks, my dear, made especially for you by the Carpenters Guild. Oh, I love blocks! Almost as much as I love air! Thank you, little helpers! Wahoo! Curious that he should appreciate blocks over fine cross-sections of lumber. Puzzling indeed. Okay, then. Rhuuja, what a pleasant surprise! Hi! As you can see, the Botanist and Carpenters Guild are working together for this year's celebration, with the Guildmasters, plural, volunteering to be little helpers. Our gifts are a joint effort. Beaton's people at the Carpenters Guild made some beautiful blocks out of the wood my botanists gathered while tending to the forest. I hope these toads? We got some frogs, too! Sow the seeds of inspiration within the hearts of our younglings, that they might grow up embracing nature. But enough of my vegetation metaphors. We have presents to distribute. Are they battle toads? No, we don't have battle toads here. Come, Timbermaster, more children await. Indeed, and let us use that blocks jest from earlier. It seemed rather effective. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Boy, what was up with that one Ellison? Well, that went splendidly, wouldn't you say? The little helpers appearing when they did only added to the children's enjoyment. Last but not least, Blitzen played his part to perfection.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty good at my job.
Well, we shall take a well-earned rest, but we would welcome your assistance again should you feel like going on yet another tour. And we shall, and it will have so many repeated dialogues. Hello, it's the same thing, but again, let's go off to the Leather Workers Guild. I wonder who we're gonna see at the Leather Workers Guild. Very well, let us go and spread... Yeah, that's the same fucking line. You know how the fuck it going. Holy fuck, a horse! This is my first time reading a horse. Is he friendly? It's the same line. A line that doesn't answer the kid's question. Good job, Lorison. Wow, what beautiful horse magics! Happy Starlight, my dear. I have a gift for you from the saint. Perhaps not as sensational as that horse's trick, but these will last longer. A knife. Kill. Leather accessories! I love them! Thank you so much, little helper. I love the kids waving animation. It's so big. Oh, you're that idiot who helps out at the Leatherworkers Guild sometimes. I see. Darling little thing. Clearly doesn't know what a reindeer or horse looks like, though. I trust you are fulfilling your Starlight duties with the diligence expected of you. Yes, please don't kill me. I, too, have volunteered my services this year. I thought it only right, seeing how much my own little ones delight in the season. Remember, everybody, MILF Geva. Don't forget, she has kids. 'Tis remarkable how a child's smile can warm the heart. An infectious joy, if ever there was one. Anyway, I must be off. Enjoy the rest of the festivities. It's the same cutscene as before. It's time for the final cutscene at the markets. What the fuck is that thing? Wow, reindeer are massive. Look at him. He's massive. I think it's actually you're just short, kid. Shusha, you're now taller. Ooh-ah, that's incredible. Happy Starlight, my child. This little helper has arrived with a very special gift. It's Mom, another MILF. Should I stop saying that? Nah. Air. Cookies. My favorite. Thank you, little helper. I'm going to go and share them with my friends. Even if you should, I don't think you would. I could cut down if I wanted to. I can stop anytime I want. Well, if it isn't Rhuuja Lorelei, lending your assistance to the Starlight Celebration? I am, yes. As you can see, the Carline Canopy is also participating in the festivities this year. Our establishment has adopted the Starlight spirit with a special children's menu in addition to festive decorations. 'Tis the season, after all. Now, I will love to stay and chat. I must be off. These cookies won't deliver themselves. I look forward to seeing you again at the canopy. We did it. Alright, that's it. That's everything. Why does the snowman look so smug? Which one? This one, like the one back here? I don't know, if I had this many presents, I would think I'd be pretty smug too, honestly. Or the left snowman, this one? Oh yeah, no, I can see it. Look at my sick balloon. It looks more like he's plotting something than smug. Anyway, let's see. What else can we do to pass the time? Because we've still got a little bit of time left before the next leg of our journey begins. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do Beast Tribe rank-up quests, because, yeah. But I do have one thing we can do. Just for the heck of it. Let's run down here and let's do this Unicorn Power quest. We've kind of been neglecting to do this for a while, so we might as well. Unicorn Power. Briar has need of a benevolent adventurer to tend to a wounded beast. Your deeds of late have earned you the respect of all at Stillglade Fane. People say you are a breath of fresh air within these still caverns. Truly, you are an inspiration to us all. Having plied you with praise, I would make a request of you. An unusual creature has appeared near Fallgourd Float in North Shroud. Witnesses report that it is badly wounded. While it hasn't proven itself a danger to the locals, a wounded beast is unpredictable at the best of times. Please find it and provide it with such succor as you are able. I actually can't cast Succor while I am a conjurer, so no, I will not be doing that. But I will go heal it, at the very least. Hey, why isn't it snowing out here? Whatever. Nothing has to make sense, I guess. Hello, injured mare. How are you? The creature appears to be in great pain. That sucks. Here, let me help. I did it. What the fuck is that thing? Looks like a reindeer, but with only one horn. The creature seems grateful to you. Alright, well, that was weird. Back we go, I guess. So how is everybody doing this evening? It's been snowing pretty heavily over here, so there's been shoveling, there's been laughter, tears, more shoveling. Stressed? Is it because of the shoveling? I assume you've been shoveling too. Got that thick snow. Not a huge fan of how you phrased that, but fair enough. Finals are here, got projects to finish. Ah, I gotcha, yeah. I didn't fall cleaning the driveway. Let's go, buddy. Nice job. Also, in case anybody's curious, I ran around this entire city checking to see if there's any, like, of the non-interactable NPCs that just have, like, text bubbles that appear when you go near them. Like, unique ones for the Starlight Celebration. There is not. I checked, I promise. Welcome back, Rhuuja. Were you able to find the creature? And what did it look like, if I might ask? Four-legged and tall, with a pristine white coat and a single horn protruding from its brow. There is no mistake, that was a unicorn you healed. Unicorns are rare and majestic beasts native to the inner region of Korthus. They are extremely shy and are wont to avoid all contact with man. The notion that you were able to gain its trust is most thrilling. I've seen enough wild creatures to know that its behavior towards you means more than simple gratitude. Nay, the unicorn must have sensed kinship in you. Should you doubt my words, Rhuuja, pray, take this whistle that I've just conveniently happened to have and prepare yourself. A truly uplifting experience awaits. Sure, unicorn whistle. This whistle emits a shrill tone that is said to summon a legendary unicorn. Rainbow-colored barding optional, and also non-existent. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing, actually. Not long ago, Eorzean unicorns numbered in the thousands, and could oft be seen roaming the Korthus Highlands in great majestic herds that would render the mountains white as snow. Poaching has caused the population to decline, and if it were not for your act of kindness, there would be one fewer. Your precious horses, they're just unicorns with a big empty forehead. Chief Choco-Whacker. Okay. Anyway, classic Ishgardians, poaching another species into near extinction. Thanks, Ishgard. Why you guys like this? Fucking cut it out. Just stop. Alright. Well, let's see. We've still got some time. I am going to put myself in my room here, and then I'm going to be right back. I've got a couple of things to do real quick. I need to bring my dishes and my garbage downstairs. And hopefully we should get an update on when my next thingy is going to start. So yeah.